Manufacturing is where the heart is. Listen to what these professionals told us they'd like to contribute to the industry of manufacturing with each of their careers.
Training more people.
Really hope to bring more women into the industry.
I want to democratize the machining process.
Building customers for life. To expose companies to a different way of doing something.
Helping people live longer.
To connect like the US closer with Germany.
What do you hope to accomplish personally with your career for the industry of manufacturing?
Making attractive our business for the newer generations. They need to know that this is important. I've been in business for over 32 years and into the manufacturing. It's a never-ending story. You're always learning something. It's always something new coming across. So we're all excited. I mean, you don't have time to get bored about it.
All of the passion that we have to empower engineers, to empower technicians and operators that are working in manufacturing is super energizing to me. It's a passion that I brought to First Resonance when I started the company, and I think it really does come down to the empowerment. The manufacturing workforce is getting increasingly programmatic, it's getting increasingly digital. There are all these amazing things that have happened on the internet in the past 10, 20 years. That's breaking out into the physical world. So how do we get those tools out into manufacturers' hands to accelerate the processes in factories is something that I think this company is uniquely form fit to solve. That's what we're doing here. That's what I'm excited about. That's what wakes me up every day.
I have found that women look at things a different way and think outside the box. And so I hope that little girls see me here and say, gee, when I grow up, I want to be a machinist.
Amazing. Well, I personally love that answer.
It's an industry that a lot of the knowledge is locked up in people's heads and it's not anywhere else. And that's difficult. It makes it difficult to break into. It makes it difficult to learn new things. Anyone who's ever read a machining book can tell you, it'll tell you how to turn on the machine, and that's about it. It tells you all the things you need to know before you step one foot in the shop floor, not all the stuff that people with 50 years of experience know. So I want to take that knowledge and put it into these tools that allow anyone to access it and use it so that anybody can get into machining. Anybody can make what they want to make.
I think lasers are getting more and more applied in every application range, in marking, in welding, and cutting. So more and more lasers will be in production, and my contribution is, of course, to develop the right process for that, and having higher precision, shorter pulses, getting better quality at the end for the customer.
I think building a system that enables someone to go from idea to product, literally from their garage to full-scale production, within 6 months, within a crazy short timeline, is something we need to strive for.
Amazing. Well, I think that's a great idea. Thanks, Doug.
Well, I'm a design engineer, so I want to keep making things that are more efficient, lower cost, high quality. And, we do packaging here, so we're all about protecting those important pieces and making sure they get where they need to get without being damaged.
Just looking to help people solve problems and really let people gain from all the knowledge that we've had over the years. So I've been doing this for about 15 years, and I've seen a lot, I've done a lot. So I just try to share that information with all the customers and build relationships for the future.
Personally, I want to see it reach that to where we've got an efficiency in our product of building machines and our machines building parts, brazing parts, soldering parts into an efficiency that our customers or any customer out there values the use of those automation tools.
I mean, I hope I can play some tiny role in helping people embrace the idea that their historical parts record is valuable, and that the answers that they seek to the ambiguous question of how do I do this job better exist, and they're there if only they start to approach data in a smarter, more effective way. So I don't know, if I can make that argument and I can get more people energized about working in manufacturing, then I feel like I did my job.
Well, I'm almost at the end of my career, but being the person that kind of trains the trainers in our company, I think I'm going to be teaching people well beyond after I retire. But I think it's really neat to have a personal stake in what it is that people are doing and what they're learning as they go along. So I think from a teaching standpoint, that's probably my biggest input.
My personal career, a lot of my job is going through and testing the machines after they've been built to find ways to make them more intuitive. I want to make sure that when somebody's running this machine for 10 hours a day, that they love the entire process. I want them to feel confident that they know what they're doing. I want them to feel confident that they can figure out how it works and use all those kind of features and find it an enjoyable experience.
Ooh, I don't know. Take it all away, I guess.